From a flooded basement to a humid crawl space, right? There are plenty of things that can go wrong in that lower level of your home. And most of those issues require a fix by someone who knows the ins and outs of all things basement-y, as they say. So I'm happy to have Wes Martin with Mid-State Basement Systems joining me on Daytime. So good to have you, Wes.
Thanks for having us.
All right, so Mid-State Basement Systems, we're very familiar with the commercials, right? You say all things basement-y.
Yep.
And what does that cover for a lot of people who maybe, aren't aware of some of the areas, right?
Well, that covers from your basement, if you have water in your basement, if you have cracks in the walls, if you have a crawl space that's musty and smelly.
Yeah.
Those things, all that air you're breathing upstairs. So we can help with that.
And it's funny because I feel like people don't realize that musty smell isn't like just normal, right? Some people just think, well, isn't that how a basement's supposed to smell? But it's not.
Yeah, I mean, people go to their homes, they think this is their safe place where they can have their kids there breathing and living. And in some ways, it's not so safe.
How many years have you been in business, Wes?
So we've been in business for 3 years. I personally have been here in this market for over 30. And we have literally thousands and thousands of customers that we have our systems in place protecting their homes right now.
Okay, so you offer these services, but tell us about maybe then some of the issues that you're seeing and how you can fix them, right? So you see that musty crawl space, for example. How do you guys go in and assess and fix that?
Yeah, so first of all, of course, we send in an experienced qualified inspector, somebody that is going to come out with the intention of trying to help you with your issue. But most of these crawl spaces are unprotected. They're just dirt or gravel. So the earth is moist and all that vapor comes up through into the crawl space. It doesn't just stay there.
Yeah.
So it gets into your environment. So what we do is we install a system that's called encapsulation. It's called Clean Space. It's an amazing liner that gets put in your crawl space that protects you and your family and your home from rotting wood, mold and mildew, and those kind of odors that really aren't just odors.
And you have some patented products that just you offer that are really, I think, interesting. One of them is kind of like a triple sump. Is that what I read? Like, because I have a sump pump that's a regular one, and you often hear about those failing. So what is the triple sump?
Well, the backstory is, I have been doing this for a long time. Unfortunately, the clients that I hate to see the most are the ones that I go to their basement. They have a beautifully finished basement. They have all their, their pictures and their grandmother's this or that, and it's all ruined because their sump pump failed.
Yeah.
So we have a system that will completely protect clients from that. It's called the Triple Safe Sump System. It will protect not only if the power goes out, every time it rains, a lot of people's power goes out, and we want to protect them from that. It also protects if their primary sump pump fails. So we're able to actually ensure that they're not going to have that massive nightmare that a lot of clients have.
And one of the other things that I noticed you guys do is when walls are bowing or things are coming in, you often think that, is there a way to even fix that, right? You guys like reinforce walls and really probably a lot of those older homes where people think, is it too late, right, to come in here and really make something of this space? Yeah,
in Central Ohio, where we have a big shortage of homes, so people are buying these old homes and, the foundation is the key. Obviously, you're holding up everything else. We have about 5 or 6 different ways that we're able to support, lift, make sure that the walls don't continue to move inward, and our qualified folks come out, we take a look at it and offer what different options we have for each client.
And I noticed too, they also look nice at the end, right? You're thinking, I love that it's more functional, that it's safer for my family, but you guys also are really, good about just making it look like a better space than when you left it, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the products that we're able to bring in are great, but really the biggest thing is our company is like a big family. And so the people that I get to send out are people that I would trust in my own home. These are amazing folks that will come out and make everything better in your basement and crawl space.
All right, so if we are out there, we are trying to hire a company too, Wes, what do you advise? What do you guys offer that you tell people to look for in a company?
Well, obviously you want to make sure you do your research. A company like ours, we have a lot of great reviews. That's one way, but frankly, the best way is to ask a friend. Ask somebody who has already had that kind of work done. You'd be surprised how many that we've already done, and a lot of clients that are your neighbors that know me and would refer us to come help them.
Okay, there you go. A happy client, right? Spreading the good word. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah.
And you can go to the website as well. The information all up on the screen for you there today. So Wes, thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.